Well, first, thank you all for coming to Media Day. You know, these are important times to sort of put a face with a name or with a number. And you know, we're certainly excited to be kicking off this season here at Texas Tech. Things have been going well so far. I've been impressed with how hard our kids have worked from the first day we got here in the spring. I was really impressed with all the returning players, eager, excited, and enthusiastic. We've been fortunate enough we signed some guys late last year. Alex Foster was a young man who followed us here from Minnesota, and we really appreciate him because he's having a good fall. Randy Onwasa is a young man that we signed late from Inglewood, California. He's playing well. Stan Mays is a walk-on freshman from Louisiana who was going to be walking on at Minnesota, so we happen to have him. And the other newcomer was Robert Turner. He was another late signing. So I like the guys we've gotten commitments from. We've got 3 early commitments. I can't really talk about them, but we're really pleased to have gotten those commitments. They still have to sign in November. The second Wednesday in November is always a special time. So we're happy with the way things are going. I think there's a lot of excitement around Texas Tech University. We've got a lot of things to get ready for. A very tough schedule, probably the toughest schedule I think I've ever been associated with. And you know, all the teams that we have to compete against, they're all tough. Houston Baptist University, starting with them, which will be our first official game. And we have one exhibition game against Angelo State. We have a practice against SMU. And Coach Brown and I are good friends, so we're going to take the team up there and scrimmage them. We have. I talk about our schedule because that's a real concern as we get ready for the season. When you play teams like Alabama on the road, Arizona State on the road, Arizona on the road, LSU, Pittsburgh in New York, and so it'll be a daunting challenge for our guys. But I believe our players are ready for it, and they're excited about it.
Coach, you've done it so many times, coming into a program that's been down for a while. What are you doing to change the culture in this locker room?
Well, it first starts, as you said, in the locker room, the leadership within. And I think we've gotten good leadership. You know, I think Jay Crockett, who's experienced all of that for the last 4 years. And I'm his 4th coach in 4 years. That's a tough. That's a lot to ask anybody. But I've been impressed how he's conducted himself and how he's kind of led the team. We've done a lot of things off the court, you know, to bond as a team. I think those are key ingredients so they can get to know each other, I can get to know them. You know, we've thrown a lot at them as far as a new system and style of play, but they've accepted it and grasped it pretty good. I've been impressed with that.
Do you feel reinvigorated, just a chance to rebuild and a chance to start over?
Well, yeah, I've done it a few times, as we said earlier, and it's never easy. And this is probably the toughest situation I've come into. You know, so, having said that, I'm like everybody else. Wait to see if I do have the. You know, I believe I have the energy, and I believe we have the staff. You know, we have the support. Now we just got to get everyone enthused, whether it's our student body, you know, the community. I know the administration is fired up. I know Kirby Holcutt and President Nellis and certainly Chancellor Hance are all excited about the program. And I can see that there's a lot of camaraderie within the university, within the athletic department, and that always helps. So we've got to get people fired up like they've gotten people fired up for football. And winning helps, so that's the key. You know, this group will, you know, they'll play extremely hard, and when trust me, the fans and and alumni. They all will be honored. It'll be a real privilege for them to watch these guys play because they will give it all they have. I promise you that.